Wrestling Management that we can't hold these two individuals apart any longer. So we are going straight to our first match of the evening. On my right, I have the Iceman, Lumen. And on the left, representing Flint, Michigan, we have ISO Rico! And your referee for the contest, Boogs.
Ready? Let's get it on!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Fights. My name is Kyle McClure, and I am being joined this week on commentary by the big deal, Cody Manning. How are you doing tonight, Cody?
Kyle, great to be here at Friday Night Fights, getting to take a look at some of the young talent on the roster I haven't got to see yet.
We sure are. We got the Iceman, Lumen, in the ring with ISO Rico here. The Iceman currently got a headlock on Rico.
Rico's going to have to use that speed and agility.
He sure is. He's able to get that wrist back. You know, Cody, we got a big weekend in front of us here. If you want to see your favorite Pure Pro Wrestling stars, please join us in Farwell, Michigan at the Farwell Memorial Day Fair. We will be there on Sunday and Monday. Both bell times are scheduled for 3 p.m. So join us. We can't wait to see you in Farwell.
I'm sure these two are going to be in Farwell, fighting their way up the rankings here in Pure Pro Wrestling. This is a big one for them tonight.
Cody, I heard you might be in Farwell this weekend too.
Well, I think you heard right, Kyle. I got a big plans for Farwell.
I can't wait to see it, but first we got to take care of business tonight. We got the Iceman, Elliot Lumen, laying shots into ISO Rico. Elliot bringing them back, and another big shot here. Cody, bring me through your first couple years in the business. Tell me the feeling that both of these individuals are going through right now.
Well, it's one of the harder times in your career, fighting against guys who have been here longer. Oh, my God!
ISO Rico over the top with a flying crossbody.
That is some impressive athleticism by ISO Rico, no doubt about it. This kid's got potential.
Crowd here in Goodrich, Michigan behind ISO Rico.
You know, this kid keeps doing stuff like this, I might make him my tag team partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't aware, Cody Manning is currently the Michigan State Tag Team Champion. If you want to apply to be Cody Manning's tag team partner and the other half of the Michigan State Tag Team Champions, please send your application in on social media. Please send it in on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We will review it. And Cody, I heard you've been reviewing some of these applications too.
Well, I have been reviewing some of them, and I thought ISO Rico had a shot, but now I'm not sure he's even awake.
Well, he might not be, especially after taking that shot to the ring post.
He's in a world of danger here, and he's in there with a dangerous, dangerous guy. They don't call him the Iceman because he's friendly.
No. Very rarely is the Iceman considered a friendly man.
I can't.
Here we go. Got the crowd here in Goodrich, Michigan behind ISO Rico.
Got that chin lock on.
Yep, sure does.
I can't tell. There might be a little blood here, Kyle.
He might be bleeding right now. I can't really see it from this angle. And a big DDT by the Iceman.
He spiked him.
Iceman with the cover, only a 2 count.
An icy dagger to ISO Rico.
Yep, we can confirm he is bleeding from that right shin, Cody.
That had to be a smack on the mouth on the post there. Busted Rico open.
You know, it's right in front of us here. I think I see a couple of blood droplets still dropping down the ring post here. And the Iceman just laying shot after shot on ISO Rico.
Well, Rico's getting a taste of it now.
You know, he's got a taste of something, and that taste might be his own blood right now. ISO's gonna have to do something. He's gotta hit something to get back into this match.
Well, this kid's got some heart. He's still fighting back.
ISO Rico off the ropes. Iceman Elliott ducks. Big cross body.
That's a cover. Oh, he couldn't hook the leg.
He just didn't have the energy. So much has been taken out of this match by ISO that he wasn't able to make the cover.
Well, when you get your face smacked against the ring post, it's hard to get your whereabouts about you. You could be in a different world right now, fighting off instinct.
I think they made a video game about that right now, but this is no video game here, ladies and gentlemen. These two men are going into deep water.
Pure pro wrestling, it's as real as it gets.
ISO Rico with a big heel kick. I love it. He's going up to the high-risk district now, Cody.
Do what you're going to do, kid. Don't let these fans distract you.
You know, we got a new cruiserweight champion in the Global Flyer, Drake. You got to think both of these individuals are trying to work their way up that power rankings to get to that number one
spot.
Now,
Drake got lucky last weekend against me, but I'll give him credit. He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of fight. He's very talented, but he hasn't seen the last of the big deal.
Well, we ain't dealing with the big deal, but we got a big world's strongest slam by the Iceman. Referee Boogs with a 2 count. I don't think Elliott liked that too much.
Kid's bleeding from the mouth. He doesn't know where he is, and he's still fighting back. I kind of like this kid.
I don't like Elliott here fighting with referee Boogs. He's got to really focus. We got a big dropping Elliott on the back of his head, going up into the top turnbuckle.
He rode him down.
Sometimes that's all you need.
He looks awfully comfortable on that top rope.
Sure does. I hope he doesn't hit his head.
Oh,
frog splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, ISO Rico.
ISO Rico, congrats on your... Congratulations, ISO Rico, on your victorious victory. What would you like to say?
Well, first I'd like to say thank you to all the fans who came out and supported me. I know I came into this thinking that I wasn't going to win, and I had a lot of people saying that I wasn't going to win, but hey, when it comes down to it, and the times where you got to dig deep, and you got to grab that last little bit of energy in that last little fight, that's what I had to do here tonight, and that's what I'll continue to do every time I step in the ring with whoever it is, no matter how big, no matter how small, doesn't matter. ISO Rico gonna be the one to make it up top of PPW.
That was awesome. Congrats to this
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Fights. We got our next match here locked and loaded, and without further ado, this man is big. This man is bad. This is Bishop! I'm here! Who do you want? And his opponent, this is the amazing Zando! Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. We have the big one, the bad one, Bishop in the ring against the Z-Man, the amazing Zando. Cody, what do you think about these two individuals?
I'm fired up about this one. I've been hearing a lot about Bishop recently. He's a big, bad man. And Zando's got his own style. I almost call it Z-style wrestling. I don't know what to make of this guy.
Well, Z-style wrestling certainly is unique. This man is quite bendy. He hits you from every different angle, but I don't know if it matters what angle you hit the big bad Bishop.
That's a good point. It looks like you're absolutely right now. Zando's in a world of trouble.
We got Bishop just ragdolling Zando around this ring right now. Oh, Zando showing off a little bit of that unique style of his. Hitting him in the corner with that flying clothesline. He's got something else planned for him. What's he got here? Another big clothesline, Cody.
Obvious size disparity, but Zando has the experience. Sometimes technicalities can overcome size. Well, maybe not now.
Oh, Zando trying to give everybody a little fun here with the 10 count, but Bishop not having any of it.
He almost knocked Zando out of the ring with that one.
Bishop with a little bit of a cocky cover there. I don't know if he can do that against the amazing Zando. The big one just stalking Zando in the corner right now, Cody.
Like a lion stalking its prey.
Speaking of lions, I heard you might have yourself a date with one lion here coming up. Are you training, getting ready for it?
Well, obviously I have to. The Michigan State Heavyweight Championship on the line. Lion of the Concrete Jungle is about to get tamed and put in the zoo.
Well, I don't know about that, but we got a lion here. We got a big one and a bag one. What's he got? And Zando, he misses. Zando gets him in the corner, sets him up with that reverse DDT. Where are we going to get here? Oh!
Excellent reversal by Bishop.
He's just too big and too strong for that. And Bishop just laying a shot into the spine of the amazing one.
On that mat with a man like Bishop is nowhere to be for Zando. There's nothing but trouble down there.
No, there's no doubt about that. If I was Zando, I'm trying to hit Bishop low. I'm trying to hit him in the knee. I'm trying to take him off his base. I'm finding any way to bring Bishop down to my size, and it doesn't look like Zando's been able to do that. Not with that sidewalk slam.
That's got to be it. There's no way.
How did Zando get that shoulder up?
I don't know if he's got heart or no brains.
Maybe a little bit of both here tonight, Cody. Crowd here in Goodrich getting behind Zando.
I don't know, if I got hit like that, I might have just stayed down. Sometimes you got to play the long game, Kyle.
No doubt about that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join this crowd here in Goodrich, Michigan, if you want to train at Camp Justice here, please go to pureprowrestling.net. You can sign up. Training sessions are only $20 a session. You can find yourself in this very ring in no time.
Just a one count after that. Zando's got to be wondering what in the world he has to do. I mean, I'm amazed he got Bishop down in the first place.
He's got to take advantage of it. He can't be wasting any time here. He's got to stay on Bishop.
You can't waste time with these peons clapping. You got Bishop on the mat.
We got Jack Kelly out here calling them sapioids. You're calling them peons. We got all kinds of words flying around, just like a thesaurus in this place tonight. And Bishop just hanging Zando up on that top rope.
Knocked all the air out of him.
He certainly did. Now he's just stalking him. He's got some bad intentions.
My man Bishop here's got him right where he wants him.
Hits him with a big splash. What's he going to follow it up with? Oh, and a big hit strike by Bishop.
That's it. I'm calling it right now. It's over. That's got to be it.
I don't know how much more Zando's got left in him here tonight.
He probably could pin him. I think he's just playing with him at this point. It's like a lion playing with its food.
I just want Bishop to go for the cover. Flying headbutt by Bishop.
Zando finds a way to kick out again. Are you kidding me?
This kid's got heart. This kid's got passion. Hell, he's one half of the puzzle piece express here in pure pro wrestling, Cody.
You say heart and passion, I think he might be an idiot. Stay down.
You gotta think he's trying to impress those back in pure pro wrestling management. You gotta think he wants to get his shot at a championship sometime here in pure pro wrestling, and he's trying to show why he deserves that chance here tonight.
I'm sure he does, but you have to be alive to wrestle for a championship, and Bishop's got him right now.
Oh, I mean, Bishop's cutting the air off. I can see Zando turning blue right now, or he's right in front of us.
Bluer than them trunks.
That's pretty blue, if I have to say so. Bishop picks up Zando here.
I think this is it, Kyle.
He's setting him up for the
This has
power
gotta be a
slam.
mercy kill.
It's got to be something. Zando's fighting
Wait a
back
minute.
with a roll-up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, are you
About
kidding
the
me?
amazing Zando pulls off the upset. I can't believe it. Zando pulls up the upset on Bishop. Bishop sitting in the middle of the ring. He does not look too happy about this, Cody.
This is one of the biggest upsets I've ever seen on a Friday night fight.
Speaking of that, we got to pay some bills here on Friday Night Fights. Please let us get some commercials out of the way and
Zando, you just put up the most epic fight I have seen. What would you like to say about that?
Simple. I'm hard to kill. And I've got my sights set on my best friend, Dylan Derringer's AIWF Continental title, because I've got a date with Destiny, one coming down the line this summer in Indiana, where I will be in the AIWF Crazy 8. And I can't see any better way to build momentum than winning their Continental title.
That sounds awesome.
Friday night fights. You know what? Normally I'm here announcing, or I'm there, but you know what? Tonight I am here on upper echelon business. You know, for the past week, people have been asking me, what's going on? What happened? Why did Mr. One Night Only do what he wanted to do? And I want to know this too. I have been trying to call Dylan Knight, but I get no answer. I have been trying to call Mr. One Night Only. He's talking to everybody except for me. But now, tonight, I have in this ring Mr. One Night Only. No. You're going to show him the respect he deserves. He is upper echelon. And so now, let me ask you, you're not talking to me. He's not talking to me. Can you tell me, please, what is going on?
I will tell you exactly what's going on, Jack. Right here in my hands, since I destroyed Dylan Knight, I have the contract for his rematch for the Continental title. Sorry, folks, for this weekend. And since my buddy Drake won his championship too, this also states that I'll get a championship match for that. Because why? Because I took out the top dog of the upper echelon. So sign this, and this weekend I get a Continental title match, and I get a Cruiserweight match, and then I will be dual champion, and it won't just be for one night, Jack. It'll be for eternity. Sign it.
But you still got to tell me what's going on.
I'm not telling you anything.
Dude, we're
Sign that. I know we're brothers, Jack. We go way back. You're the only one licensed that can do this. Now sign it. Dylan ain't coming back. You seen what I did to him in the middle of the ring. He's not coming back, so sign it so I get my title shots and you again can be the manager of champions, because right now as I see it, we got nothing but each other, buddy. Sign it. Did I not just tell you that Dylan Knight is not coming back? Me and you as it.
We want Dylan. We want Dylan. We want Dylan.
First of all, you people shut your mouths. I took Dylan Knight out like it was my destiny to do. I'm tired of it. Sign it, Jack. If you don't sign it, I'm going to make you sign it. Do it. I'm the only one that's you moron. Thank you. This weekend, Farwell, it'll be me versus H2K, and I don't have to kill that man. All I need to do is put his shoulders on the mat for 3 seconds. The same thing I'm going to do to Drake, and then I'm going to crawl out of there, or maybe walk, I don't know. Sometimes you got to crawl to walk first. But I'm walking out of there a dual champion, and that's all I got to say about that. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, PPW. Get back to your regularly scheduled program.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. One Night Only. We're going to be right back after these messages.
Welcome back, guys. I have with me Darling Roger, and he is about to have his match with Eli Driftwood. How are you feeling about your match right now?
Well, you know, I feel a little disrespected. Nobody here's really congratulated me. I was on the poster. I don't know if you noticed. I put my own face over my own face. I was pretty proud of that. And these people here have just been kind of giving me a lot of slack. So I think I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take it out on Eli Driftwood. You know, we had a match planned for a couple weeks ago that didn't happen, and he's about to catch some of these hands.
That's awesome. I cannot wait to see that. Back to the ring, guys.
You shut up out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Friday Night Fights. Darling, are you sure you want to do this?
You shouldn't be asking me if I'm sure that I want to do this. You should be asking Eli Driftwood over there.
All right, well, we got the Darling Roger, and from a psycho circus in his own head, that's Eli Driftwood, and I'm getting out of here. Jeez, Cody, I couldn't get over here fast enough. Get away from this Eli Driftwood.
You know, these people are cheering for him, but I got to tell you, this guy gives me the creeps.
He gives me the creeps. Every time I get near him, I can feel spiders just crawling all over me.
Yeah, I'm not big on spiders.
I'm not big on. I would never let Eli touch me in my beard. Like,
Look at all the blood on his shirt and his pants. Like, is somebody going to check this guy's car
We've had
trunk?
enough blood here on Friday Night Fights as far as I'm concerned, but man, I don't like the Darling Rogers chances here.
This guy looks like a walking prison sentence.
Cameron called for the bell, so here we go. We got the Darling Roger and Eli Driftwood in the ring. Eli Driftwood. He won the Call Your Shot match in Saginaw, Michigan. So sometime in the year 2024, he's going to be able to call his shot for whatever match he wants. And I can't imagine what's going through this man's head. Who can imagine what kind of match this Eli Driftwood would want?
Well, he might win this one right here. This guy's unpredictable. He could want a championship match. He might just want to hurt somebody, just for fun.
I couldn't even imagine. This is the kind of guy that might just ask for an Inferno match here in Pure Pro Wrestling.
I don't even know if that's legal.
I don't think he cares if that's legal.
He cares if anything's legal.
No, we got the Darling Roger's able to get up on top of him right now. Go, Roger, go! Hit him while you can!
I shudder to get in a ring with a guy like Eli Driftwood. I feel like if you win, you might end up in his basement.
I feel like if you win, you still lose when you're in the ring with Eli Driftwood. Darling Rogers putting up a fight here.
This guy reminds me of a Rob Zombie movie.
He reminds me of M. Night Shyamalan, Rob Zombie. I mean, everybody. Nobody knows what kind of twists are coming out of this guy. Darling Roger bends him over, going for the reverse neck breaker.
A heck of a neck breaker by Roger. I'll give him that.
Here's the cover. Eli Driftwood able to kick out at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Eli Driftwood, and I don't know who would, but I might have to, this coming weekend, Sunday and Monday in Farwell at the Farwell Memorial Festival, you can see all your favorites in Pure Pro Wrestling, including the Darling One and Eli Driftwood.
No doubt about it. These people are behind Driftwood. I'm not sure. They might have a problem.
I think we got, Jack Kelly might be right. We might have a bunch of sapioids here in Pure Pro Wrestling.
No doubt about it.
Oh, and the Darling Roger misses. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, no. The dancing clothesline. He calls this the dancing clothesline, and he lays in the massive kiss. Ripcord lariat.
What a freak.
1, 2, 3. And your winner, Eli Driftwood. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, what's he doing? What is Eli Driftwood doing? He's just dragging the Darling Roger. We gotta go stop this, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta go stop this. Please give us a minute to get this under control.
What in the world do we have going on here, Eli?
It's Darling Roger, can't you see?
What?
He wasn't my pick. This dumb imbecile decided to pick me. But I do have the contract, don't I now? I can pick anyone, even you if I want to. So, in the meantime, let's have a child time and sing, oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling.
Well, guys, I guess that just happened. We will be right back, guys.
Goodrich, Michigan, this is your main event.
Goodrich, Michigan, this is your main event of the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. We have your Michigan State Women's Champion, Penny Poindexter, and her father, Percy Poindexter. And their opponents. This is the Territory, Ken Riddle. And his partner, she is a full-time mom. Referee Boogs, this is all yours. Cody, we're back here for your main event on Friday Night Fights. We got the crowd here in Goodrich. I think they're calling full-time Mama Karen right now.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but I know Penny Poindexter has really been on the come-up. Women's champion, well, youngest women's champion in history.
No doubt about that. Youngest women's champion here in Pure Pro Wrestling. And referee Book says, let's get it on. I love it. Let's get it on. The crowd is just getting in the mind of full-time mom. Oh, looks like Ken Riddle tagged himself in.
One could say Ken's marking his territory.
He might be. That's a nice one. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Riddle is known as the Territory. He travels around from place to place, just showing what a real man looks like. And it looks like Penny's showing the Territory what a real man looks like right now.
At least showing him what a real wrestler looks like.
Looks like Ken Riddle's hugging. He's hugging full-time mom. I think he thinks he's his mom right now.
When things go wrong, where do? You go to your mama.
Well, Ken Riddle's going to hide behind mom right now. We got the full-time mom in there with the Michigan State Women's Champion. You got to think she's going to want that belt sometime in the future here, Cody.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Every woman's coming for that championship.
No doubt. We've seen the likes of some of the greatest women in pure pro wrestling come after that belt. And right now, Penny's better than all of them right now. She's the one holding the belt.
She's been holding off Jocelyn Navarro, a very talented athlete, for some time now.
Not only that, she had a run-in with Chaos this past weekend. I don't know. Chaos didn't look very happy at the end of that match. You got to think Chaos has got to be in a rear view mirror right now.
Both those women very strong. Penny found a way to overcome it.
She sure did. She's going to need to overcome a full-time mom here, and that's why. That's why you can't take a full-time mom.
Well, that's what bullies do to nerds, Kyle.
You know all about that, Cody. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bringing us into your homes on this Memorial Day weekend. This is a great way to kick off a Friday night with this main event here.
Well, I don't think Penny feels the same way right now, getting choked on this bottom rope.
She's thinking of hot dogs and soda pop and some sparklers later in this week.
Hopefully she didn't have any of that before the match. That's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea, you're right. And here comes Ken Riddle getting in on Penny Poindexter.
Yeah, now that Penny's down, Ken's taking his moment.
He sure is. I like the strategy. I like the strategy of Ken Riddle and Full Time Mom. They have isolated Penny Poindexter in their corner. They are not letting her get the tag in to Percy.
Oh, and a huge splash.
Textbook tag team wrestling here by these two.
Now, Kyle, I know a little something about tag team wrestling, being I am the tag team champions, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with Full Time Mom and Ken Riddle right now.
What do you think, Cody? Do you think Full Time Mom has a chance to hold one of those tag team champions and be your partner?
No, Kyle, no, I don't.
What about Ken Riddle?
The kid has potential. We'll see if he can finish off Penny Poindexter here first. That's a good start.
What do you think of Percy over there?
No, I don't do that with nerds.
You don't think that would work? You know, I've been told that he's able to calculate the finish to a match. He's able to calculate what he needs to do to win a match.
Well, that's great for him, but maybe his numbers just don't add up for the big deal.
Well, we'll have to see about that, ladies and gentlemen. We got Ken Riddle with a chin lock on Penny Poindexter right now.
Yeah, Penny's in a world of trouble right now. She's far away from her corner. She's on the mat. But she is fighting back. I'll give her credit.
Penny fighting back. She's got to get a tag, and Ken Riddle just knocking the sweat off of her right now, Cody.
I'll give her credit. She's got heart. She didn't win that championship by accident.
No doubt about that. We don't have accidental champions here in Pure Pro Wrestling. Full Time Mom laying in the shots on Penny.
Full Time Mom is grounding Penny Poindexter to her corner.
You know.
And now she's scolding Percy Poindexter.
Would you say Percy's running like a scolded dog right now?
Well, if he runs away, yes. He's pacing in that corner. He wants in there. It's got to be hard to watch your daughter get beat up.
I swear to God, I'm going to get myself a black hat and sit over here. Back to the match here. We got Penny still in a world of hurt right now. We haven't seen Percy in this match at all, Cody.
Yeah, that's bad news. Whoa! Jumping knee by Penny Poindexter. Full Time Mom is on the mat. This is if she doesn't get it here, it's over for the Poindexters.
No doubt about that. Penny really needs to get this tag into Percy here. She's dragging herself to her corner.
She's got to get out of there.
She really does. Percy's firing up on the edge. Here we go. She's reaching. She's reaching. She's reaching. We have a tag. Percy Poindexter's in. We have a tag. Go, go. Come on. We have a tag. Let's go. Percy's going all over the place. Big drop kick by Percy Poindexter.
He's like a wild animal that's been let loose.
Well, he's been sitting on the edge just getting excited the whole day.
Holy
and now's
cow.
his chance to go. Big Hurricanrana.
Nerdacanrana.
Would you call this a revenge of the nerds, Cody?
At the moment, yes.
No doubt about that. He's going for Penny's Bulldog. Slum Nerd Billionaire.
He got all of that one.
2.
What a win.
What a win. What a win by Percy and Penny. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Percy and Penny Poindexter. We got to clean up this mess here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Michigan State Women's Champion in the ring. We'll be right back.
So I got a really important question. Out of the two of you, who had the brains behind that equation?
Well, always does. When we work together, I usually look to him when it comes to like all the equations and stuff. And in my match tonight, you guys see me try a drop kick, and it may not have looked okay, but he showed me how to do it a way lot better. So thank you, Dad, for showing me that.
You're welcome, Kenny.
Thank you.
Remember, numbers never lie.
That's right.
You did a great job tonight.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you. You too.
Those guys were awesome.
We want to thank you all for joining us here on Friday Night Fights. If you want to see your favorites in pure pro wrestling, please join us at the Farwell Memorial Festival. We will be there on Sunday. We will be there on Monday. Bell time is 3 o'clock on both days. I want to thank the cast and the crew for this week. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go get thrown out of Applebee's.